Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are healthy and well. Welcome, all my new supporters. Today we'll be reacting to Carney to the U.S. investors. Let Canada help make America great again? Wait a minute. Now, you know this is going to piss Trump off because he's the only one that really considers himself qualified to be able to make America great again. And when was America ever really great? You know, at some point in time, a lot of people was really believing that whole American dream thing, but we've proven that's a myth. I mean, come on, any American can tell you that. Let's jump right into this video, man. This really caught my attention. Always got something to say. It's hilarious about the U.S. I mean, there's a billion things anyone can say, and this one right here is definitely going to strike a nerve with Trump. Definitely going to strike a nerve.
The Prime Minister and
you know what Trump might say? He might be like, if you want to make America great again, become the 51st. Like, I don't, oh my gosh. You heard them statements he's been making recently? We gonna get into that in a whole nother video.
The Prime Minister and his negotiating team in New York pitching a new relationship with the U.S. to the very people who could put pressure on Donald Trump.
Okay.
To be absolutely clear, Canada Strong will help make America great again.
Mark Carney telling Wall Street and top American CEOs Canada is focused right now.
It is true, though. I feel like Canada has done the most damage to us, you know, our economy, because they went on strike with a lot of things. Like, y'all was not playing at all with us, you know? And I feel like that was like, you got to read in between the lines a little bit. He basically saying, if you work with us fairly, treat us like human beings. I don't know if Trump, you can't take back what you said, but treat us like human beings, you know? Canada could work with the U.S. possibly. You guys still might be like, little side eye and everything, but you can do business. And Canada will be able to bring our economy back to a rise because you guys are in control of it now. You got the playbook in your hands, man. You literally have the playbook in your hands, you know? If Mark Carney decides that Canada is going to start working with the U.S. and everything to help rise both economies, are you guys going to, like, partake in it because your PM said so? And like start traveling to the U.S. again, or are you like clear as day done? Like, I'm not going back, Strac. I'm not hearing none of that, huh? Let me know, please, in the comments. I'm not going to rant, nothing, you know, but let me know, man.
Carney telling Wall Street and top American CEOs Canada is focused right now on building itself up and wants Americans to invest.
That future should include a new partnership with Canada, a true partnership.
Facts.
That reimagines cooperation in specific sectors.
Carney said his government's pitched specific proposals to the Trump administration on autos, aluminum, and critical minerals.
With America's growing energy needs because of the incredible transformation here, does it really make sense to build the gigawatts here needed to replace Canada?
But some say those proposals haven't worked.
We're pretty firmly stuck.
Canada's former top trade negotiator told senators there's no sign that Canada's getting to the table with the U.S. to review CUSMA.
That's because I'm not going to keep saying it. Because I don't want to keep throwing that out there. I hate even like allowing that to come out my mouth, but sometimes I'll be having to mention it, you know? It's the last time I'm probably going to mention it, but it's because he wants your country. He's not budging for nothing because he knows what he wants. He may back off a little bit. He may stop talking about it for some time. But he's going to sleep with that in the back of his mind. And he's not going to stop until he gets it. He's not budging for nothing. It's going to make him, well, it's going to strike his ego first. It's going to definitely make him look like I don't want to say like an unachiever or anything, you know? Well, yeah, because you unachieve that. You will unachieve that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he doesn't want to seem like that to the world, to his country. Everybody's going to look down on him and everything. But I'm like, little do you even know, everybody's already looking down on him.
There's no sign that Canada's getting to the table with the U.S. to review CUSMA.
I think
a few months.
We really are in a position where we could be stuck for a considerable period of time. Canada is not going to be able to force the U.S. to come to the table.
Others say what Canada needs is American businesses on side.
Where we do see action is when business comes to the president and says, we have a concerted, aligned position on this.
The Canada-U.S. trade minister says he hopes to find a path forward in the next few weeks.
We remain optimistic that we can find a circumstance where we recommit to the trilateral trading agreement.
The government only has about a month until CUSMA is up for review on July 1st. Mexico is already...
This is literally, I mean, like, in my mind, like, this is literally a deal to save us. Narcissist at its finest we're talking about, right? So why not take the deal then and consider it, oh, it's going to help my country? You're not getting everything. You're not getting all that you want. That is so crazy to me. It's not about us anymore. It's not. It's not about us anymore.
Only has about a month until CUSMA is up for review on July 1st. Mexico is already doing its first round of bilateral talks with the U.S. LeBlanc is now aiming to go to Washington next week.
And so, Ashley, where are the Americans in all this? What are they saying?
Well, Adrian, tonight we're hearing from the U.S. ambassador to Canada, who has been airing his country's frustration and disappointment with Canada. In an online post, Pete Hoekstra writes, it's worth...
Oh, Pete Hoekstra. Man, I heard... I might as well stop the video right here. I heard, yeah, like it had to like ring a bell. You know how late I called on? That was so embarrassing how late I just called on. Because I just made a video. I'm like, Pete Hoekstra. Oh. He's saying some crazy stuff. Like, just hearing his name boggled my mind. Like, I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say nothing else. I be wanting to joke so bad. I be wanting to joke so bad. But like I said, guys, I'm really a nice person. I'll be like, I don't want to come off a certain way either. I really like, I really am a nice person. I do respect all, for real. But man, I be wanting to just joke and everything. I don't want the video to be long. Oh, that name literally threw me off, bro.
Talks with the U.S. LeBlanc is now aiming to go to Washington next week.
And so, Ashley, where are the Americans in all this? What are they saying?
Well, Adrian, tonight we're hearing from the U.S. ambassador to Canada, who has been airing his country's frustration and disappointment with Canada. In an online post, Pete Hoekstra writes, it's worth repeating what Carney said, that a strong Canada will help make America great again. And that, he thinks, is a message Americans can get behind.
All right, Ashley.
Wait. Whoa.
Bilateral talks with the U.S. LeBlanc is now aiming to go to Washington next week.
And so, Ashley, where are the Americans in all this? What are they saying?
Well, Adrian, tonight we're hearing from the U.S. ambassador to Canada, who has been airing his country's frustration and disappointment with Canada.
Who has been airing his country's frustration and disappointment with Canada. Don't speak for me. Oh, that's pissed me off, bro. Don't speak for me. Don't speak for me. Y'all might have to lower down your volume. You got to bring it down. Don't speak for me. Don't speak for me. I had to read between the lines. Oh, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Airing his country's frustration, which he literally has been airing his own frustration. Don't speak for us.
In all this, what are they saying?
Well, Adrian, tonight we're hearing from the U.S. ambassador to Canada, who has been airing his country's frustration and disappointment with Canada. In an online post, Pete Hoekstra writes, it's worth repeating what Carney said, that a strong Canada will help make America great again. And that, he thinks, is a message Americans can get behind.
All right, Ashley, thank you. That's Ashley Burke in Ottawa tonight.
Be quiet, phone. Might want to hear that. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm trying to understand fully. If I just understand this last part, guys, I'm not afraid to I don't care if you judge me. When she said this at the
The
end,
strong Canada will help make America great again. And that, he thinks, is a message Americans can get behind.
a message Americans can get behind. So basically meaning like on board? Because this is like if I don't understand that last part of what she said, then it's like, oh, this little thing can determine how much. Wait a minute. Okay. So let's do this, for example. This is how crazy the AI things be. Look, this is actually living proof, especially for the older people watch this video. I'm going to show you how crazy it is in today's time. You could say anything. I don't care how out of whack it is. Google AI is going to understand it, and it's going to give you an answer. Oh, it's going to give you something, all right? You know? Watch. I was watching a YouTube video, and Pete Hoekstra said something about a message that Americans can get behind. What did that mean? Did that mean Americans were on board with the message, or they were against it? Look. Answer. Look how crazy it is. Look how crazy it is. Like, I'll put my life savings on the line every single time for this. I'm so serious. That's how, ridiculously amazing. There we go. Let me see. Can I read off this little screen right here? I got the big screen. Okay, let's try right here. Might need to zoom in a little bit. Strac can't see. Can y'all see? Okay. I hope you all can see. The phrase, a message that Americans can get behind, means that Americans are on board with and support the message. Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking. See, I don't want to take it out of proportion, and everybody on the net be like, that's not what it meant, Strac. You know, there's people online all the time. Oh, bet. Okay, good. Because I'm like, you know, I'm with it. I'm all in for this. I'm like, Pete Hoekstra did it struck, and I'm like, oh, and my mind was like, it's just discombobulated, man. It was boggled. It's like I lost a few brain cells. But I'm actually really happy that he agreed to that. Pete Hoekstra. I'm not losing my mind because we watched so many videos with Pete Hoekstra. I just reacted to some. I'm kind of like, I can't really fathom that he actually agreed. So I got to look up an image and see if it's really. What? Oh, that was crazy. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it like, I'm sorry. No. Oh, my gosh. It is. He agreed. Even he agreed. Okay. All right. I'm going to take away one of his strikes. How do you guys feel about it? Are you guys on board with this? Do you want to team up with the U.S. and partner again and try to make things right? Especially if your PM calls it. Would you guys be like, all right, whatever? Or just because your PM says so, you're not going to? Please let me know, because you guys do play a big role in this. Oh, yes, you do. You play a huge role. Matter of fact, you play most of it. You actually play a part in most of this, actually. Now, besides the cars, you know, like the car tradings and everything, and the manufacturers and trading, like overall in general, and, you know, crossing the bridges with tolls and everything. Besides all of that, where most of that money came from was from you guys traveling. And a lot of Canadians were actually on visas, coming for work and everything still, you know. They didn't want to have their job out there. They didn't mind coming to the U.S. for work. They was like, okay, I live in Canada, but I get to drive to the U.S. for, you know, it was exciting probably. It was probably a little thrill. It kept the job fun to drive. Different. It's different. You ruined all of that, man. Like the U.S. literally, well, not the U.S., but our government. Everyone ruined that. You know who played a part in that? Now it's up to you guys. Trump could say yes, and so could Mark Carney, and they could shake hands. But if you guys don't play a part and start visiting the U.S. again, spending your money here and doing this and that and investing within your stocks and everything, it gets deep, deep. We're not gonna see growth, you know. And I don't judge you guys. I don't knock you guys at all. I really don't. I really don't. Please forgive me if like I be pausing throughout my sentences. Listen, I be listening to a lot of Mark Carney speeches, and I used to like when I first started watching him. I used to be like, nobody cares that he pauses so much in his speeches. And I'm like, yo, this man is so intellectual because there's a lot of people that and they rant on it, then they be slurring their words or they mess up or they say something goofy or this or that or they forget what they say. You know, a lot of craziness. He takes his time. He stays on point. And he says what needs to be said. He doesn't just speak a lot of nonsense, you know, at all. After all, there's probably people writing down his words or typing them and this and that and doing sign language on the side. You know, so he probably tries to keep it to a pace for them. But at the same time, he really be thinking. Like, he thinks before he speaks. And I respect that. And I notice because he'll be like, so he doesn't keep the silence there. And I noticed that. I noticed that and I caught on to that. So now I've been trying to do that. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be able to take some things. Yeah. But please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Feel free to follow the Kick. If you are following my Twitch, please go to the Kick, man. I'm about to hit like 200 on Twitch. But can you please go over to the Kick, man, and follow my Kick for the live streams because that's where we're going to be at permanently. But you can always catch my content on YouTube forever. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on, share your honest thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Feel free to recommend some more videos for us to react to, some more topics and everything. Stay safe. I love you all, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.